But I wanted to go ahead and tap in a little bit more about some of the spiritual tools, some of the spiritual courses, really. So with VIP, I started out with Synchronicity. So that was the first course I made 3 years ago. I made Spirit, Spirit made with me. And so with that, it was really, you can go in any order that you want, but the course is looking at synchronicity. So synchronicity is really helping you to be able to connect the dots, and that's almost like a number one. You gotta know that spirit's around. You gotta know that spirit is talking with you, tapping in with you, wanting for you to be able to see how things are lining up. So synchronicity is almost like, it seems like two random events, but that yet they coincide somehow. Okay, so that's what synchronicity is, termed by Carl Jung. So a big thing also, so I have a psychology undergrad degree, so I do a lot of bring a lot of the psychology information forward with that. And so with that, Carl Jung was able to coin that phrase. He is in the psychology field, and it's interesting because psychic skills was actually like a big hub in psychology to begin with. I think it was in the 1800s, but then they realized it wasn't as reputable as they wanted it to be. They couldn't find a whole lot of backing for it, so they dropped psychic from psychology. So that was a big part of psychology at the beginning, making a comeback. So anyway, Carl Jung was able to term that phrase. And so it's anything where you're kind of seeing like, oh, this, and then this, and it coincided. So I did this a lot as a child. I just remember doing my thoughts. Anybody else do this when they were a kid? Like you'd have a thought and you're like, oh, this thought came from where? When that thought came from where? And that thought came from where? So that's kind of how we do synchronicity as well. Like, okay, I ended up here. What brought me here? What brought me here? What brought me here? What brought me here? So you're actually connecting the dots backwards, and then you start connecting the dots forwards. So it's almost like synchronicity helps you to see how things all line up, and then connecting the dots forwards, that's when we move into our psychic skills. That's where we're like, oh my gosh, I'm one step ahead, okay? So the more you learn. Jennifer, you're funny. Okay, so Holly just says, living on it constantly, a true story. That's my favorite thing, is going backwards with thoughts and processing. Holly, I can see that. Okay, so breaker 19. So with that, it's really neat to be able to put all those pieces together. So in the synchronicity course in VIP, I believe it's six modules. So each course has so many modules. So it's really helping you to be able to hone in on the synchronicity and really be able to be in sync with the synchronicity. Well played there, Spirit. I saw what just happened. And also allowing for you to be able to let and make synchronicity work for you, right? So, Daddy's home. Okay, so with that, you can hear the dogs barking. Charlie, Daddy's home. Oh, awesome, Jennifer. Good. Hi, Susie. Just had a major spiritual experience with a woodpecker. Holly, do tell. So yes, so with synchronicity, it is really important to look at those spirit signs as well. So we do feel and see all those connections, and spirit signs are very important. So the triple numbers are very important. The animal signs, the birds, the bird signs, all of that stuff, very important. And so with that, just allowing yourself, like with that synchronicity, you're going to, Michelle, you're going to get that backing from spirit. Like, yes, tune in. So spirit sign, here's a fun spirit sign. The other day I was doing a live and I slipped on the ice, and I go, hello, like that, because I was just like, what? Like, why did I just slip on the ice? But they tuned me into a car that was driving by that had one of my spirit signs, which is 345, which means ascension. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I thought it was funny that I slipped, and I was like, hello, and then they gave me that spirit sign. So spirit signs are, so important for us to really tune into in order to really see how synchronicity unfolds. So that synchronicity course in VIP, it's 6 modules helping you to really put all that synchronicity together. And that seems to be like the building block, the stepping stones for us to really, get more into our spirituality. So with that, the manifestation course, breaker 19. No, this keeps coming out, and I'm just like, one time with one of my friends, because I was channeling for her, and I was like, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. She goes, I swear you got like a headphone to spirit right here. I'm like, I do. Okay, thank you. So manifestation is, what is manifestation? Manifestation is creating your life, creating what you want, creating what you are desiring, allowing for your dreams to come true. And so with manifestation, trying to think, I think it's an 8-module course, being able to look at manifestation and being able to see how you can get into your own alignment and your own patterning, your own formula. So really getting into your own formula of what works for you with manifestation. And so it's different for everyone too. So I just want to say that as well. And Michelle, if she's still here, she does some amazing manifesting. OMG, that girl knows how to manifest. And I just want to throw this out there. Michelle was saying too that, you know, she got her start in VIP. A lot of her gifts really amplified in VIP. And with that too, you blow me away with your manifestation, Michelle. You blow me away with your manifestation. I just want to throw this out there too, just because I adore Michelle so much, but she does teach a manifesting course as well. She's lit. She's lit. And so it's really neat to be able to see how it all transpires for people and what formulas work for them, you know? So yeah, good stuff. Holly, woodpecker, stop it. I can't see the rest of your comment, but that's awesome. So then psychic skills, you know, you want to be psychic, right? Raise your hand if you want to be psychic. Raise your hand if you already are psychic, because I'm guessing a ton of people are already, love you, girl. Yes, 100% agree with that. Michelle does do amazing healing work as well. 100% agree with that. So I feel like with psychic skills, so being able to see ahead. So with the psychic skills course, this might be 6 modules as well. So the psychic the psychic course really helps us to be able to connect the dots forward. So to have those premonitions, to really hone in on our intuition, to be able to hone in on the different energies of things. So one component of the psychic skills is psychometry. So being able to learn how to, let's say, discern certain energies of objects, right? So psychometry is being able to, you know, this pendulum, where did it come from? This pendulum, you know, if I gave this to somebody, could they feel my energy? So more than likely they could, okay? Because I'm whipping this thing all over tarnation. So with that psychometry, you're gonna learn that psychic skills, that psychometry. Psychic means that we're tapping into another entity, right? We're tapping into a living entity. So this, let's say, is quote unquote living, is it comes from me. So you're going to be picking up on that living energy, right? Okay. Thank you. Of course, they're showing me too, like psychometry can also, you know, be animals, right? So psychometry, psychic skills, animals, animal communication, plant communication, that kind of thing. I did this amazing generational brain spotting course these last 3 days with Dr. Ruby Gibson. Oh my gosh, lit off the wall, right? But she did this meditation at the beginning, and it was so beautiful because it was with Mother Earth. And there was one point where my whole body was like, and I'm like, that feels so familiar. What is this? And so I'm in this meditation with Mother Earth, and all of a sudden I hear, it's me breathing. It's me breathing. It's Mother Earth breathing. And so in essence, you know, Mother Earth is living. So I could feel that, I could psychically feel Mother Earth, right? So it is being able to pick up anything from a living entity, right? So love all this. And so with that, then what transpired was the archangels. So the archangels really wanted to come forward for another one of our courses. And so for our 4th course, it's the archangels. And so with this, you would learn how to channel Archangel Gabriel, Raphael, Michael, Cassiel, Camille, also Zadkiel, and keep going, Shamuel. Okay, so with that Archangels courses, you're able to learn how to channel them. There's also some great meditations in there to be able to really hone in with them. I love using Archangel Zadkiel, I'm not gonna lie. Abundance and success, why not, right? So I love that. And then Archangel Raphael is for healing. Archangel Gabriel is for your dreams coming true. So Archangel Zadkiel, did I mention Archangel Zadkiel? I really like Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Haniel, oh my gosh, I forgot about her. Archangel Haniel, love, this girl likes to love Archangel Haniel. So love that. Also with the Archangel course, what crystals coordinate with being able to pull in those angels. So good. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, Elaine, it was amazing. VIP does definitely add some oomph to the psychic skills. Oh my gosh, I can hear you talking. Jennifer, I love it. Working with Heather and her VIP is so effing powerful. I freaking love you guys. I freaking love you guys. I love your dedication to the journey. I love your dedication to spirit. I love it. Oh my gosh, you guys are doing the work. So boom, boom, pow. Okay, so I loved the archangels though. Again, just because you can, it's almost like there's so many things you can do with the archangels. You can heal, you can manifest, you can create, you can, I mean, there's just so many different things that you can do. You can clear energies that you don't need anymore. So that archangels course was really fun to put together. And I actually go back through some of these courses. This is my secret to you, because I channeled the courses, right? So I'm channeling these courses. So with that, I'm like, what did I say again? What spirit say through me again? So I like to go back through and be like, oh, that's a nice little nugget. And so love using the archangels. Another course is the auras. So I just want to throw this out there and give you more information about the auras. Ooh, Jennifer, I love learning about feeling the angel's presence makes such a big difference. Oh, girl, I feel that. Good stuff. So the auras. So I just want to throw this out there for those of you who don't know. With the auras, we have 7 auric layers. So those first 3 are going to be connected to our physical body, the physical and the emotional, and also the mental. So a lot of times people are able to see that first layer of the auras. You can do this in the auras class. There's 8 modules, because there's an introduction and then there's the 7 auric layers, so learning how to read the 7 auric layers. But one of the exercises we do in there is being able to look at the aura of a plant. Okay, so you can see that first auric layer of a plant as well. So that's physical, and then we have that emotional and mental. And so there are times that we can see the emotional and mental auras as well. And so with that, also just helping us to be able to see that auric layer number 4. Sorry, I was just thinking about the VIPs, because I'm always like, Mambo number 9, right? A little bit of Jennifer in my life, a little bit of Michelle on my mind. Okay, anyway, so the 4th auric layer, so is that astral bridge. So that's connecting us from the physical auric layers to the spiritual, right? And so 5, 6, and 7 auric layers, those are really moving into spirit and moving into like the etheric template that you are thank you, are channeling or are a part of from spirit. So we have, thank you, keep going. Okay, so we have that etheric template that's connected to the physical, and then we move into that 5, 6, 7 of the auric layers, and then the etheric template of spirits. We have like the spiritual etheric template, thank you, of course, and then that transcends to who we are physically, right? Okay, good. Okay, so I love that. That was fun, guys. That was really fun. Okay, and then we also have the channeling course. So channeling is using yourself. Like right now, when I was just kind of like, help me out here, guys. That was channeling. So being able to pull in that energy. So with the channeling course, you learn more about clairsentience and your own emotional radar. You also learn how to. Okay, thank you. I just got to ask kicking, and I was trying to figure out who that was. My friend Joel, he likes to kick my house. I'm not kidding you. I was like, oh. So sorry. I digress. So anyway, channeling, the pendulum. You learn how to use the pendulum. Automatic writing. I love it. Oh, Michelle, I learned from the best. You little stinker. Why? You're adorable. Yes, Michelle's like, I love when we do brain spotting. Oh my gosh, girl. So I digress. Oh, pendulum, automatic writing. And then also you are able to learn more about your emotional radar, right? And the oracle cards. So I know I used to do the angel partes. And so with that, how do you know which oracle card is going to, come out? How do you know which one resonates? How do you read it? That's oracle cards. So channeling is really about being able to bring in all of that spirit energy and then communicate it out. And there's certain tools that you're going to use for that. So the old souls, oh, that was fun. Every single one, I'm like, oh, that was fun. Oh, I'm going to say I'll never forget channeling her grandma. Those are fun times. Those are fun times, Michelle. I will never. Okay, girl. So let's see here. Keep going. Okay, old souls. So are you an old soul? Okay. Amber, you're funny. Are you an old soul? So old souls often feel like they've been here before. They also feel that they have been reincarnated many times. They're very wise. Sometimes they feel like they don't belong. So the old souls course was really fun to put together. 5 or 6 modules, I believe, 7 modules. And so with that really helping you to be able to see like what your what your connection is with the old soul, and then also looking at your life purpose from an old soul perspective. So that was a lot of fun to put together. Listen, that was a lot of fun, you guys. That was a lot of fun. You have a lot of fun when you hang out with spirit. So the one we are doing currently, oh no, okay. So there's two that are included that are from the mediumship class as well. One is the Clairs, and that's automatically put into VIP. And then the other one is the main guide meditation, and that's from the mediumship classes. Hi, beautiful Chrissy. Hi, love seeing you and hearing you teach such advancing. Chrissy. Chrissy and I were roommates after I got my undergrad. She kept my cat for me while I was on the road for 2 months. Chrissy, angel love. Then we were roommates, and you're amazing at horoscope. I remember that. You taught me a lot about horoscope. Love you, Michelle. Have a good night. Good to see you, love. And so with this, this is good because that ass kicking was because I got to wrap up. Because I do spiritual questions too. And so there's like, I think 4 or 5 spiritual questions. So feel free if you guys want to ever do a spiritual question, you know, feel free to reach out to me if you need a spiritual question. Psychic question of some sort. Keep going. Star children. Star children is what we're currently doing. If you're an indigo child, if you're a rainbow child, if you are a golden child, if you are a crystal child, star children is for you. You can learn a lot more about the star children. And with that, just helping you to be able to see like how you are, you know, really resonating with which child you are. First of all, I'm an indigo with a little bit of crystal. I mean, come on now, you can't go wrong. I loved to, Amber was there for a lot of the Star Children course. And so with that, it was neat to see her bringing forward that she's a hybrid. So we can be a hybrid of the Star Children. So I wanted to share that, you know, just the courses and VIP and spiritual tools, and letting you know that the code VIP love, all caps, is good through February 28th. Yep. And you get 20% off. So we would love to have you in there. Oh, Jennifer's there too. Yeah, the Star Children course. Yeah, Jennifer and Amber have been there for everyone, huh? I love it. So I love this, and I love you guys, and I love that you are so dedicated to the path. I love that you're so, you know, just recognizing that we are in human form, but we are spirit, you know, and I love that. And so would just absolutely love to have you. And you know, I hope that this served you, and I hope, hi, get your ass into the courses, Sharon. She said it, I didn't. We got a lot of VIPs that were on Heighten Your Spiritual Connection. That's awesome. Would love to have you. So just wanted to give you a rundown of what the different tools are, and also just to give you a little bit more of that education. Like, you know, interesting, when I first started the journey, I was like, oh, we got 7 auras, you know? So it's neat to get that information. Okay. So I would love to go ahead and seal us up with prayer, and then I'm going to do my spiritual questions, and then a session, and, you know, and then whoever's sitting here next to me gets to hang out a little bit longer. Okay. Anyway. All right. So super, super, super amazing to be in all your energies. Woo, 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 woo. Susie Q. So I'll see the VIPs tomorrow for messages from your loved ones. VIP is the bomb, says Sharon. Sharon, you're the bomb. Bomb.com. Oh, there's a tap. There's a tap of confirmation for you being the bomb. All right, let's go ahead and seal up our time together. Father, Mother, God, thank you so much for allowing for these beautiful souls and my paths to cross. Please allow each and every one of them to be able to really ignite and align and witness and really amplify their spiritual skills, their gifts, and their connection. Allow each and every one of them to know that they have these gifts. Their intuition wants to come flowing forward in full force. And please allow them to really anchor into this, align into this, and allow for all to be able to feel the presence of spirit, to be able to feel the presence of peace and calm in your hearts and in your lives. Please bless every single person that's on this live, and all of those on the replay, and all of those trickling out from there. We ask all this in the highest light and love and blessings of all.